What's up, pranksters? Welcome back to another installment of my series, How to Get More Halloween Candy. And yeah, as I stated in my last video, trick-or-treating this year might be more different than other years. For some of you guys, there won't be any trick-or-treating at all in 2020, which is sad, but safety always comes first. I hate you, 2020. Anyway, whether you watch this video this year or maybe in 2021, when we might actually be COVID-free, hopefully these ideas will come in handy and help you get the most candy possible. And before we jump into these awesome techniques, I have a treat basket filled with 500 pieces of candy that I'm about to give away, so let's get on to commentpicker.com and pull out a winner. Congratulations, Tristan and Sinas, you were chosen randomly as the winner of a treat basket filled with 500 pieces of candy. Tristan and Sinas, you now join the elite group of giveaway winners just like Tech Reviews TV. Here he is setting up his brand new Govee RGB lights, which he did win in a recent giveaway that I held in a video. Now, the reason I gave away 500 pieces of candy just now is because we did reach a like goal on a previous video, and for that video I will repeat the same like goals and prices, so here they are, pranksters. If this video gets 2,000 likes, I will give away another treat basket filled with 500 pieces of candy. At 5,000 likes, the winner will get 1,000 pieces of candy, and once this video gets 10,000 likes, I will send a lucky fan 2,000 pieces of Halloween candy. And if you wish to participate in these giveaways, all you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below telling me your favorite method of getting more Halloween candy when you go trick-or-treating. And just in case you hadn't noticed, guys, this channel has officially reached 2 million subscribers. I'm just blown away by the amazing support you guys continue to show me, and because of that, I will continue to bring you nothing but the best content that I can possibly make. Seriously guys, thank you so much. Now let's go for 3 million subscribers. Alright, when it comes to getting the most Halloween candy, being creative and unique with your ideas is the best way to achieve a treat basket full of candy. So here is something that you can put together for your neighbors to squeeze the most candy possible out of them. For that, you will need a large piece of foam board, which you can get at your local dollar store. You'll also need a Sharpie, tape, and 3 cups, either plastic or styrofoam. Start by laying out the foam board flat on a table, and in the center of it, arrange the cups in any pattern that you want. I usually just try to space them out evenly. To keep them on the board, tape works best, but also hot glue will do the trick. To get the attention of your neighbors, you can label each cup with a number, such as 200, which will be their score if they make the candy in there. Get creative with that though, guys. Use any number that you want. For your comfort, you can attach a lanyard or a piece of rope on the center. That way you can hang the foam board from your neck while you trick-or-treat. Now here's the deal, guys. When you're out there trick-or-treating, going from door to door, from a distance, challenge your neighbors to throw candy at you and to try to make that candy into any of the cups on the board. Hold it up just like Sin Faydle is holding the board right here. This is a really fun game. Not only is it challenging for your neighbors, but whether they miss or not, any candy thrown at you, it'll be yours to keep. It also helps if you taunt them, that way they continue to throw candy in your direction. Just look at all that candy that accumulated. The other major benefit to this is social distancing. You can get so much candy and yet keep your distance from your neighbors and avoid catching COVID-19. For this next method, you'll need a broomstick, so get any broom that you might have available at home. You'll also need 2 Halloween decorations such as these ghosts, which were bought at my local dollar store, and of course 2 treat baskets to go along with those decorations. We'll kick things off by tying the ghosts on each end of the stick. Tape is being used to keep them from sliding off. Next to these ghosts, we will also attach the treat baskets. Those will also hang on there with the help of some clear tape. So the way you trick-or-treat with this is by simply putting the stick behind your head. Let your shoulders do all the work when you're walking from door to door asking for candy on October 31st. So when you show up at their doorstep, show them 1 treat basket from one end of the stick. And then once they put candy in there, you twist your body so you can show them the other treat basket. It'll be right in front of them, so they'll have to give you another piece of candy. Basically, in this scenario, it's the 2 ghosts asking for candy and you're just tagging along. They will really think it's clever and possibly cute. Another simple and easy method to get double the candy is to just take 2 treat baskets and a sticky notepad. On one, you will write any name you want. The example in this scenario is Mom. that we can stick on one treat basket. The other name will of course be Dad, and the same thing applies here. With some tape, we will attach them together. The idea here is to trick or treat with 2 treat baskets at the same time. What I mean is that you need to ask for candy while holding up both baskets with one hand, not one basket on each hand. I noticed that this technique worked best at last year's Halloween. Year in and year out, the following technique never fails. What I have right here is a joke that was written down. What is in a ghost's nose? The answer will be in another piece of paper, and the answer is boogers. Get it? Boogers? Yeah, I know guys, it's a little bit lame, but also just funny enough to get you more Halloween candy. You can take a stack of jokes that ask questions and a stack of the answers to those jokes. Tape the jokes on one side of the treat basket and the others on the opposite side. Of course, make sure that you are able to have access to each sheet of paper. Come Halloween night, just show up at your neighbor's door and have them read the jokes and answers. For each joke, you might get more candy. Where do ghosts go on vacation? The answer is Malibu. Sin Faydle actually came up with this next joke. What monster plays tricks on Halloween? And it's not Nextraker guys, it's Frankenstein. If you pack your treat basket with such jokes, you can get unlimited candy when you trick or treat. I've always said that your phone can be a great ally for you on Halloween night, and Sin Faydle recently suggested that you can try to download a game and challenge your neighbors to pass certain stages of that game. They will appreciate the opportunity to play a video game and in the process give you more candy. Let's say you show up at your neighbor's doorstep and pretend like you're talking to someone on the phone. As soon as your neighbor puts a piece of candy into your treat basket, pretend like that person on the other line is asking for a piece of candy for themselves. If your neighbor has plenty of candy, they won't mind giving you extra candy for that person that you pretend to be talking on the phone. Here's an awesome tip just in case you end up collecting more candy than what your treat basket can hold. If possible, you can use your own mask to contain your candy until you can make your way back to your house. That way you don't stop trick-or-treating until you are able to offload your candy. If you have a large enough mask, it might be able to hold more candy than what your actual treat basket can. As we all know, trick-or-treating isn't just about the treats. Tricks have a lot to do with getting more candy as well. Here is a simple yet fun magic trick that you guys can pull off on your neighbors. Take an empty treat basket and begin to apply some double-sided pieces of tape inside, just like I'm doing right here. Now for this trick to work, your basket has to look like this one. The top has to have a curve. The idea here is to completely surround the top with tape. Ideally, you want to use clear tape. Ask to borrow a piece of candy from the person that's passing it out and tell them that you'll make it disappear. So drop the piece of candy in there and then slowly flip over the treat basket. The piece of candy will get stuck on the tape and it will not fall out when the basket is flipped over. It'll amaze your neighbors and they'll want to see the trick again, so they'll have to give you more candy, and you just keep impressing them with your magic skills. The more candy you get, the more you'll get to keep. Sin Faydle here is multi-talented. He truly believes that his drumming skills can get him more candy, and guess what? They actually can. No matter what guys, if you exhibit your talents in front of people that are passing out candy, they will always reward you with more candy. You don't even have to be good. For this scenario, you just have to have an empty treat basket available and just come up with the best beats possible to wow your neighbors into giving you more candy. Last but not least, here is Miss Steffi, whom I introduced during my Halloween gaming setup video. Sin Faydle here thinks that you can take a doll and pass it off as a kid. You can actually make people believe that it's a sibling of yours, and yes, this actually works. For example here, Sin Faydle carries the doll with him along when he's trick-or-treating. He leaves her at the sidewalk and then makes his way into his neighbor's doorstep, knocks on it and asks for candy. He tells the people handing out candy that his little sister is keeping her distance due to COVID-19, and then he points her out. It really is a genius idea if you want to get double the candy. So yeah, you'll need a large doll and an extra treat basket for this to work. And those guys were 10 clever ways that will improve your chances of getting more Halloween candy when you go trick-or-treating. As you just saw, they are very simple yet effective methods that will work in your favor. For more similar videos such as this one, please visit my channel. There I have more ways for you guys to get more candy on October 31st. Now guys, before I wrap up this video, I'd like to remind you guys about the giveaways I announced earlier. If this video gets 2,000 likes, I will give away another treat basket filled with 500 pieces of candy. At 5,000 likes, the winner will get 1,000 pieces of candy. And if this video happens to get 10,000 likes before Halloween 2020, I will give away 2,000 pieces of candy. And to participate, all you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below. And that is it, pranksters. One last thing, I'd like to remind you guys about becoming members of my channel. To do that, all you have to do is hit the join button next to the subscribe button and go from there. Thanks for the support, pranksters. Have an awesome but safe Halloween. I'll see you guys in my next video.